Hello guys and welcome back to the amazing sandbox survival game Enshrouded. Now last time we just barely dipped our toes into the tutorial and went for a bit of an exploration run. But we quickly discovered that it would be nice to actually have a base of operations and to have somewhere where we can actually build and craft some gear so that we don't, well, go out into the woods fully in the nude. So for today, I reckon we're at least going to try and build ourselves a little base here. Now we have this flame here, which means that we have a bit of a construction area surrounding this flame, which is where we're going to be building our base. And hopefully, I mean, we are envisioning like a large wizard's castle going on here. And hopefully it's going to be mostly like a wizard's castle tower type thing. And less like the broken down shack over there. Which one it's going to be? Well, that remains to be seen. But for now, of course, I do think we're going to... The hell is that? I think that's actually an enemy over there. I do think that we're going to need some materials. So let's go into the crafting menu here. We did actually notice one thing real quick, and that is that we can now build a wand, which will officially make us into a wizard. So we're going to go right ahead and build ourselves a wand. It's a level 3 item. It does 10 damage, unlike our sword, which does 11 damage. So it's actually worse than the rusty, crappy level 1 sword. Huh. Excellent, excellent. Perfect, perfect. So we have actually taken time out of our day to build something that is arguably worse than what we started with. Excellent. And look at that little rainbow. It's very nice, isn't it? Right, so with that done, having built our crappy wand and becoming the crappiest wizard this particular world has ever seen, we can now move on to build ourselves a workbench. And to do that, we need string. And string we can build from plant fibers, which we have loads of. So we'll craft a few of those. So now we should be able to craft our workbench. And looky here, we have the strings that we need. We have quite a lot of them actually. And we have the wooden logs that we need as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and build ourselves a workbench. So where do we want the workbench to be? Do we want it maybe out here in the outskirts maybe, so that we don't have to move it every time we're going to build something maybe? So before we do that, where do we actually want our... beginning wizard's tower to be? Do we want it to be like here maybe? Maybe here with a view out over that tower? Or do we want it over here with a view towards that mountainous region over there? I mean, who knows? What is this glowing? We need to collect this. Oh, those are fireflies. I thought those were like hostile or something, so we haven't been running into them. But apparently they're not hostile. That's excellent. Okay, let's just pop down our thing here. Now let's have a look at what we can build with this thing. Craft and repair. Oh, that's where the glider comes in as well, but you need shroud wood. Here's the grappling hook. We can actually build that right now. Rake. There's camera. Ooh, that's probably cool for like screenshots and things. This is where we can build building blocks, is it? So that's stone, wood, roof blocks. Let's see, basic comfort. You can build a mattress out of string, torn cloth, and plant fibers. Okay. How does one build stairs, though? It would be really, really cool to be able to build a staircase, for example. Actually, let's have a look. Construction hammer. What does that do? You can switch between first-person mode and third-person mode. That's cool. Enter building mode. Okay. All right, so here we can define what it is that we want to build. Okay, so here we get staircases. But we don't have any blocks. Okay, so on the right-hand side are the blocks that you'll be building with. And at the bottom are the shapes that you're going to build with said blocks. So a staircase like this, is that going to consume one block or more? Right, so we're just going to have to try this out. So let's see. Let's see. How do we exit build mode? Tab. Okay, cool. Let's get ourselves some blocks. Oh, but we'll need loads more stone though. And for that, we have the pickaxe. Right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some stone. And then we'll be right back here, ready to build some more blocks. So as a side note while doing this, I do think it might be a good idea to do this outside your own borders. So from what I understand is that terrain that you deform inside your construction borders, that's permanent. So if you make a cave or, you know, you deform the terrain somehow, that is saved inside of the yellow construction border. If you do the same outside, that deformation of terrain is temporary. So I think that's just a useful piece of information right there. Now, that might not be 100% correct, but that's how I interpreted the tutorial. It's giving a bit of stone, but maybe not as much as we would have liked. Maybe cutting into this stuff is quite a bit more effective, actually. So here we found some territory that's just super nice for mining stone. So look at that. We're getting giant amounts of stone just by cutting into this stuff, which is quite different from cutting into the mountain that we did before. That didn't give us very much at all. Oh, actually, rough stone block. Is that 900 blocks? How much can we build with 900? Let's go and test this theory. I didn't notice that until now, but if that's like 900 blocks, we can build an entire city with just the rocks that we collected from before. Okay, so that's one block. Let's go into the crafting menu. Let's see, where do we want our wizard's tower to be built? I'm thinking... Okay, so you can see this one is 16 blocks each. It does consume a fair bit. Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Let's just do this, and I imagine we'll build our tower about here-ish somewhere. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm thinking the entrance could be like here, and then there's going to be a staircase somewhere. We also need to get some wood blocks. Let's go ahead and do that. Damn it. Wooden blocks, wooden blocks. What's that? Tarred wood blocks? No, we just need regular wood. That's 100 blocks. Okay, cool. Staircase. We're going to want to use wood, so holding down control, we can shift between the blocks on the right hand side. No, how do we rotate it? By pressing R, okay. So we will want our staircase to be... How does this work? So... Actually, we'll need to remove this one again. Oh, that's easy. It's fantastic. So I imagine we'll want to be hereabouts. And then we'll have a square here. So let's have a look at that. So if we go here, build ourselves a square block. How does one do that? Come here. Can we build it? Can we please? Please God, can we put a square block on the end of that? Fantastic. So then we have a little landing here. Then we can build a staircase off of this landing. So that should be another 2. So each one should be 2. And then another landing. So can we please get a landing on the edge of this? Now the trick here is to not remove this. So we really can't fat finger this, because we do, we're just dead. So this is kind of tricky. Oh, and this has 2020. We can build a massive amount of these things. Okay, there we go. A bit fiddly, but we got it in the end. Oh, we're getting a real nice view of the surroundings from here. This is going to be an excellent wizard's tower. What do you mean needs building area? Oh, okay. So look at that. So you have an altitude limit as well. Oh, damn it. And if we go back down here to the altar, it actually tells us that... Oh, shut up. Shut up, altar. You see, you have a building area that's 40 wide and, 40 long and whatever. And then 40 high, maybe? So that means that you have an altitude limit as well. So that kind of makes sense. So I reckon what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this the first floor of our wizard's tower. So we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna build our floor. The first floor of our very own wizard's tower. And look at that, that's just perfect, isn't it? So we could build a wall. Are we gonna build a wall here? Maybe we are. So the wall, well, it's a bit... I mean, we can build like a dwarf hovel up here. It's a bit low under the ceiling. We don't mind that, do we? Well, actually, it's gonna be a bit shit, isn't it? Maybe we'll just make it down there, so that's gonna be floor 1 then. Never mind. Hold on. 1 sec. Oh, Jesus Christ, we died! God damn it. Oh, we didn't lose any of our stuff because we were right there. We just died like an idiot. Oh no, never mind. That's where all of the stuff went. Okay, cool. So actually your stuff spawns where you fell down and not where you landed. That's useful to know. Useful bit of information there. Okay, so here we are. First floor of our very own wizard's tower. Now, I do envision that as we upgrade the flame down there, and we get more and more upward space, we'll be able to build this wizard's tower ever taller. That's going to be just fantastic, isn't it? So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to need some windows here. So let's do that like here, maybe? Like so. But we're not going to want wooden tower. I mean, any decent wizard needs to have like a stone tower, doesn't he? We're gonna do that. The interior might be wood, but the exterior has to be stone. Otherwise, it's not a proper wizard's tower, is it? And I suppose we could have like an inside downstairs as well. So that's kind of shit, but well, actually, it's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. So we will want some windows. These 2 windows, maybe? Why not? Why can we not build there? We have too few stones to build with. But we did get a fair few more. So let's get ourselves some more. God damn it, Dave. You wasn't supposed to demolish the table. Oh, what the hell? Now we only have 18. What did we build exactly? Did we not build stone blocks? Oh, you can craft them in hundreds as a standard, but you can also craft them as tens. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll just craft them in hundreds then. Now we have 1,000 blocks. That should be about right. Those 2 are going to be windows. And I reckon these 2 are going to be windows as well. And then there's going to be a door there. You may want to have a window there. Okay, so where's the doorway? Door. How does one build door? What if we go down? Narrow wall, foundation. I mean, I'm not seeing door. I am not seeing door. Was there a door here in the build thingy? Did this one have a door? Door. Does have a fireplace. Does have a bed. Oh, and look at that. Bunch of cool stuff here as well. Oh, here we go. We need more logs. So let's just cut down a tiny little tree here. Let's actually cut some of this stuff down so we get a proper view going as well. This stuff here is kind of obstructing our view. We'll want to get a nice view going. Oh, look at the speed this guy can carve down trees. What a man. What a man. Oh, the resin fell off the tree. Oh, we're getting resin from the trees now as well. Is that a certain type of tree that we're getting resin from, or is that from all of them? Right, so we've done a bit of logging operation here. We've cut down a fair few trees, and that has given us 138 wood logs, which should suffice for quite a few of, well, wood logs at least, or like crude wooden door. Oh, what's that? Wooden Double door. Oh. Look at that. Oh, now we built a crappy door, but we can also build like a proper door. Oh, and we can put window frames and everything. Build 2 of them, and then we'll build a wooden double door, because why not? Because this is a double entrance, so I suppose a double door is going to be perfect for us, isn't it? Cannot build here. Well, that's a bit shit, isn't it? I mean, this is going to look absolutely ass, isn't it? I mean, that looks horrible, but we'll take it. We will take it. It looks absolutely terrible, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Oh, look at that. That's even worse. That is actually legitimately horrifically bad. Horrifically bad. And the door is inside the... Like, we have to demolish this. How does one remove the door? Remove the door, please. Mr. Door. Pick up. Okay, excellent. Get rid of it. Never mind that. We very much regret building the double door. We will want a non-shit wooden door, please. Maybe a couple of window frames, maybe, to make the house look really good. Let's test one first and see if it fits. Oh. No, actually, it should fit here. These are square holes. But these are non-square holes. Let's see, how can we... Well, I mean, it's not perfect, is it? But then again, it's not horrific. It's kind of shit. But it's not super duper bad. But okay, never mind that. Let's wrap this up. Look at that. Non-square windows. Does this not look like a square window? And now it's a non-square window. Huh. It's just gonna drive everybody mad, isn't it? This is kind of terrible. Hold on, we'll fix that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Was this corner here might be terrible as well, or no? That's kind of terrible. Kind of terrible, but we'll take it. It is what it is. Now let's install the terrible wooden door. Before we do that, however, let's actually... Why can we not, like, place them... Okay, let's turn off snapping mode. And let's do one there, maybe. Is that gonna be fine, is it? Let's just try that. If we then gently place said door about there. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. It's at least terrible in line with all of the other terrible that we have built here. This, I mean, it's gonna be a wizard's tower, so I mean, who cares if it's terrible? Everybody knows you're gonna die if you get too close to, you know, close enough to see that it's terrible anyway. I mean, this is... I mean, he's being a bit difficult, isn't he? Let's build a temporary scaffolding here, like so. We're gonna delete all of this, but for the sake of our sanity and being able to build this in a sensible way, can we please build... I want to build down there, please. Okay, that'll do it. That will do it. Now we'll want this to be sort of tall as well. all the way around. I'm sure there's maybe some base builders out there watching this, hearing their hair out, watching this, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. I assure you it's gonna be fine. I'm quite surprised at the amount of stuff that we're able to build just by the rocks that we collected initially. That's actually quite excellent. Oh no, I remember why there was a hole here before. This is where the staircase is, isn't it? There was a staircase here somewhere. Where the hell is the staircase? I can't see it anymore. Surely it's down here, correct? Guys, where the hell is the staircase? Oh no, it's right here. It's right here. So we'll need to delete this one as well. Oh, let's not walk out the window. Let's actually just get the bed down. Get a bed down for ourselves. And maybe the blacksmith as well, inside the tower. Okay, so we have 2 beds now. Oh, look at that amazing tower. Oh, that looks like the tower has a bit of a tumor going on there, but never mind. So the blacksmith, he can go down here because he's not a wizard. So he can sleep down here like a peasant. And now we will be sleeping upstairs in the wizard's tower. And since we can't see anything, we'll have to move this later. We're exposed. That might have something to do with the fact that we don't yet have an actual ceiling and roof on the building. But that's fine. Nice. Completely fine. Okay, so now this here scaffolding can all be removed. So let's just go ahead and do that. So that he doesn't feel like he has a proper room. I mean, this could probably be a floor all of its own. We could probably have like a... Could probably have a floor here, actually. Then we'd need another platform. It would screw up the tower, wouldn't it? So we're not going to be doing that. This is just going to be a high ceiling room. Attune summoning staff. So I'm attuning the guy. How do I attune the person? Like, what do? Do I just... Hey! Okay, cool. Can I summon this guy more than once? Oh, no. Okay, I get it now. So if we build a new village somewhere else, we can probably summon the guy in the other village as well. God damn it, stop pressing ESC, you fool. Right, so this guy, at long last I return. I'm a humble blacksmith at your service. Let's prepare you for what's to come. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Exactly what we want. Oh, so this guy is essentially a craft menu for other things. Oh, look at that. Scrappy axe. That's a level 5. And he can build us a fur set of armor. That's perfect. Shroudwood. So we'll need to find out how to get a hold of that. Nails. Maybe we'll need that for something. Charcoal kiln. That's pretty cool. Forge. And water utilities. We're getting some daylight in here. We'll want to build some windows here, though. So let's go ahead and do that. So one craft menu. Okay, so let's remove that and that. Build ourselves some stone windows, maybe. I mean, would this have been cooler if we built it all in wood? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have a couple of windows there. And then we're gonna have a couple of windows there. 2 windows here. Oh, that's where the tumor was. Okay, we fixed that. Done. Fixed. And maybe both of these can be windows, actually. And both of these. Because why not? Yep. Nailed it. And these can be windows as well. For giving us a maximum view of our surroundings. I feel like we should have a bench. Let's see. Let's actually put down a bench first. Maybe here by the window, maybe? Let's try that. Let's try that and see how it feels. And then a table. Right about here. And then another bench. Right about here. That's gonna be the communal food place. But it's off center, isn't it? That will not do. Is that not perfectly centered still? But it's better than it is on that side. Well, never mind. Never mind. So what are we going to be doing about the door in our inventory, though? Seems a bit like a waste, doesn't it? Right, so if I was a wizard, would I have my study area out here, perhaps? That seems logical, doesn't it? We can have the table there. Then we'll have a little stool in front of it. And then on top of that, we'll have a mug. Like so. Little plate, perhaps. So. Do we not have a bowl? Yes, we'll have a bowl here as well. That's excellent. And then a little light. Right there, maybe. I mean, is the wizard gonna have... No, never mind. Let's pick this up again. Pick up the candle. There we go. Let's put the candle here. That's better. Much better. Now, where are we gonna put these lamps? I'm not super happy about this temporary staircase. Let's just ditch it for now. Let's just... Can we do... something like this for now? Just for now, we're just gonna build crappy wooden ceiling in here. Seal ourselves in and get that... What's it called? Shelter bonus or whatever. Nope, not up in the ear. Excellent. Are we now sheltered? We do that. Are we sheltered now? Let's see. We leave. Yes, we're sheltered now, so that's excellent. Now, no, let's not destroy that thing. Let's pick that up. Let's move it now that we can see what the hell we're doing. And we will have to make a proper one later, but for now, this will be fine. Let's put this one down. Pop this down next to the bed. And on top of that, we will have a firefly lamp. Excellent. Actually, what we can do here, pick this up and have the firefly lamp here since we're the wizard. And then the peasants can have the other non-wizard light. Let's have a couple of these. Now, let's do maybe a couple of these for dining and such. And maybe a cup. Why did we make so many goddamn cups? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Makes no sense to have that many cups. No, that's not it. Doesn't really make that any sense to have that many bowls either, but it is what it is. Now we have a little table here with stuff on it. We have weeds growing in through the walls and, floor. That's fine for now. We might want to change this up at some point. Maybe give the tower a bit of an upgrade. We might actually make the tower a proper square and just have this entrance just with a ceiling here, because it does look a bit shit currently. But never mind that. I mean, it doesn't look like a tower, does it? It looks like a misformed skyscraper from an architect who was casually dropped on the head a couple of times too many. But never mind. Let's get the fireplace down as well. Where are we going to put the fireplace? That's going to be right here, I think. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely first-rate stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely need to be fixing this tower. Definitely. I mean, we can't wrap this up before we've fixed and unstuck this tower. We're just gonna have to deal with this. It just doesn't work. It's not getting the job done. Okay, so something like this. That's a beautiful looking working scaffold. That's just... There are no issues associated with this scaffolding whatsoever. There's no risk of falling to your death needlessly. Okay, we'll keep that little section there, I think, for now. Because why not? It's a little, like a little lookout. Yeah, that'll do just fine. That'll do just fine. And I think we'll need to remove that so that we can get a nice looking corner there. Like so, maybe? Yeah, exactly like that. No, not like that. It's a bit fiddly, this, but overall the crafting menu is actually really good. Once you get used to it, it's actually very, very good. Now later we can build like a castle and whatever in here. That's it's just fantastic. And you get so much crafting materials for very little effort as well. So you can build some really cool things here with minimum effort. Well, all things considered, it's not perfect, is it? And there's a bit of a hole in the side here. Inexplicably, there's just a hole there. I don't know where that hole came from. So, well, it's not perfect. But, it's not perfect, but it is what it is, and it's what we have. So I think with that said, we have built our first little base. We've put some nice little furniture in there, and we've effectively started our little base of operations here. Maybe we'll even build a little smithy for Mr. Oswald here in the future as a separate building. That could be really cool as well. As we learn more and we get some better stuff, we'll definitely need to go back on some more adventures as well, so that we can go out and find some more things. And one of the next targets, let's see, quests, is that we have been told to find and clear the elixir well. So the blacksmith wants to fight against the shroud, the ruinous fog that has taken over Embervale from the depths of the elixir wells. Reach the nearby elixir well to learn more about the shroud. It's recommended to equip sufficient gear, such as fur armor, for example, eat food and rest in your base to acquire buffs before heading out. Well, we look to be just about adequately equipped for that mission, so that's not going to be any problem at all for us. Where is it, by the way? Oh, it's way out there. Way out there. Well, that's not going to be a problem at all, is it? I mean, we're a wizard after all, so what could possibly go wrong? And with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you do appreciate this slightly deformed and, well, not entirely ideal base of operations. But I swear, we will work on fixing this in a future update. Maybe even make it bigger and taller, like a proper wizard's tower. So anyway, with that said, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.